Welcome to C News Now.
What happens when one of China's biggest stars admits he's terrified of being forgotten? Liu Yuning, the self-made singer-turned-actor, recently opened up about the emotional cost of success and the truth behind why he never stops live streaming. This isn't just a story about fame. It's about anxiety, identity, and the fear of silence. Stay with us, because this might just change the way you see celebrity forever. Liu Yuning's restless heart. Why one of China's brightest stars fears being forgotten. In a world where fame can vanish as quickly as it arrives, Liu Yuning's latest confession stunned fans and ignited a new conversation about the hidden emotional toll of stardom. The rising Chinese singer and actor, known for his soulful voice, heartfelt performances, and intense screen presence, recently revealed something far more vulnerable than a new song or role: his fear of being idle. For Liu Yuning, "If I rest more than 3 days," Liu's words, spoken in a quiet moment during a candid interview, shook the very foundation of how we view celebrity life. "If I rest for more than 3 days, I start to feel like the world doesn't need me anymore." He wasn't being poetic. He was being painfully honest. In that one sentence, Liu lifted the curtain on the inner world of a man constantly on edge, not because of failure, but because of the deafening silence that follows success. A silence that, for him, feels more terrifying than any bad review or online criticism. It's the silence of being forgotten. The addiction of relevance. Most people assume celebrities bask in the glow of adoration. They imagine actors like Liu spending their downtime in luxury, enjoying the fruits of fame. But Liu's reality is different. Instead of enjoying the calm, he panics. Every unbooked day is a whisper of irrelevance. Every moment offline is a risk of fading away. To combat that gnawing fear, Liu Yuning turns to a modern survival tool: live streaming. "If I don't have work for 3 days, I immediately start a live stream so my fans know I'm still part of this industry," he explained. His live streams aren't polished PR moves. They're raw, real, and deeply human. Sometimes he sings. Sometimes he just talks. But the intention is always the same: to stay connected, to remind fans, and perhaps more importantly, to remind himself that he's still here, still seen, still wanted. The unseen pressure of stardom. What Liu revealed isn't unique to him, but few have been brave enough to say it out loud. In China's hyper-competitive entertainment industry, actors and singers rise and fall like waves. One hit show can launch a career. One misstep can destroy it. Time away from the spotlight isn't a luxury. It's a gamble. For artists like Liu, who built his career from nothing, rising from live stream singer to nationally beloved performer, the fear of slipping back into obscurity is more than just psychological. It's existential. That fear isn't just about fame. It's about meaning, purpose, identity. When Liu says, "I feel like the world doesn't need me anymore," he's voicing something more profound than career anxiety. He's touching on the fear that his existence is only validated through his productivity, through being useful, through being seen. From livestreamer to leading man, Liu Yuning's journey is nothing short of remarkable. He started his career as a live stream singer, performing night after night from a small studio, gathering fans one click at a time. His authenticity, raw talent, and refusal to give up eventually caught the industry's attention. Fast forward to today, and Liu is now a household name, known for starring roles in popular dramas like The Longest Promise, A Dream Within a Dream, and The Prisoner of Beauty. His deep, distinctive voice has become instantly recognizable, not just on television, but in soundtracks and concerts nationwide. But with every step forward, the stakes grew higher. Liu's background as a self-made artist is both his greatest strength and deepest vulnerability. Unlike stars born into the industry or launched through massive talent shows, he's had to fight for every bit of recognition, which is why the fear of silence, of no longer being a lifeline called Livestream. Live streaming is Liu's bridge, not just to fans but to his sense of self. When he goes live, he's not just saying hello. He's saying, "I'm still here. I still matter." He's letting his fans see his unscripted self, unfiltered, sometimes tired, often emotional, always sincere. This form of constant communication isn't just a marketing tactic. It's a form of emotional survival. Liu's live streams serve a dual purpose. They're a balm for his anxieties and a gift to his fans. In those digital spaces, he isn't just a performer. He's a human being, looking for connection. Fans react. He's too real for this industry. Liu's candid confession triggered an emotional wave across social media. Fans flooded his live stream comments and Weibo page with messages of love, support, and reassurance. He doesn't have to do anything to prove himself anymore. One fan wrote. Another said, "We'll never forget you. Even if you rest, you'll still be our Yuning." But even with these heartfelt messages, many fans acknowledge the deeper issue Liu's confession exposes: the entertainment industry's relentless demand for visibility, and the emotional toll it takes on the people we admire. Why do our idols feel like they can't rest? One comment asked. We should be worried if rest becomes something they fear. What does success really mean? Liu Yuning's story challenges the glossy definition of success. It forces us to rethink what it means to make it in showbiz, and at what cost. He's successful by all outward measures: awards, fanbase, media recognition. Yet he lies awake at night wondering if 3 days of rest will undo everything he's worked for. That's not success. That's survival. And it speaks to a broader truth. That fame doesn't always come with peace. Sometimes it comes with paranoia. That the price of being beloved is a wake-up call for the industry. Liu Yuning's vulnerability might be rare, but it shouldn't be. If more stars spoke as honestly as he did, perhaps the industry would begin to change, valuing mental health as much as it values marketability. Perhaps producers and agencies would start recognizing that their artists are not content machines, but humans in need of rest, support, and time to breathe. And perhaps fans. Final thoughts. The man behind the music. What makes Liu Yuning so beloved isn't just his talent. It's his humanity. He's not afraid to cry on livestream. He's not afraid to say he's scared. He doesn't hide behind a polished facade. And in an era where authenticity is often manufactured, Liu's honesty hits differently. It makes people feel seen, understood, and inspired. When he says, "I start to feel like the world doesn't need me anymore," fans don't just sympathize, they relate. Because who hasn't felt that way? Who hasn't feared being forgotten? In showing his own cracks, Liu Yuning reminds us all, even stars need light. And sometimes the brightest lights are the ones that flicker but refuse to go out. If this story moved you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. What would you say to Liu Yuning if you were on the other side of his live stream? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay kind and stay curious.